What's up guys, it's the Breakdown Barber here with another tutorial video for you. Today we're going to be doing a beard trim video. First I'm taking a number 2 guard and running it with the grain. This takes off less length than going against the grain. Normally with this client we just fade in his sideburn area, but he wanted to bring the fade down lower to get a little bit of a more edgy, aggressive look. So that's why I'm putting the guideline here. Since I already have my trimmers out, I'm going to go ahead and line up the cheek line. I'm pulling the skin from the cheekbone up to create a straight line on his cheek line, and then once you make that line and let go, it'll have a curve. Next, I'm going to make my no guard section. I'm starting with the clippers open, and we want this fade pretty stretched out, so I'm making fairly big sections for a beard. And I'm going to close them about halfway. Then I'm going to close the clippers about halfway and start at the halfway point of the section. Then I'll work my way up the section and close the clippers as I go until we see that line blend all the way out. This isn't always going to blend as easily as it did for me in this video, so you can use the corner of the blade and play with the lever until you get everything blended out. Now I'm making a section with my number 1 guard, again all the way open. Now here I'm starting to think about the area beneath it as well, because I'm trying to connect it as I'm making this section. But other than that, I'm doing this the same as the no guard section, starting with the clippers all the way open, make the section, and then close them about halfway, start at the middle point, and slowly work my way up and close the lever until we blend that line out. Now this section didn't blend quite as easily for me, so you'll see me adjusting the lever off screen and then coming back in and using just the corner of my blade to slowly lighten up areas until it blends in for me. In here I'm using the 1.5 guard to touch up some spots, connecting the number 1 section to the bulk below it. Now to finish off the blend and create our shape, I'm going to be using clipper over comb. Normally when I do clipper over comb, I do no guard all the way open, but beard hair is way more coarse, therefore way more forgiving, so I do no guard closed when I'm doing clipper over comb on a beard. Depending on how curly your client's beard is, you may need to pick it out prior to doing this. Now for the overall length, I'm just going to tap some hairs because he's growing his beard out, so I'm only getting the strays. Lining up the back of the beard, you don't want to bring it past the jawbone. A lot of guys do this themselves and mess it up and bring it way too far forward. So you may need to tell them they aren't allowed to do their own beards anymore. Some things are an opinion, but this I'm willing to say is a fact. It just looks bad. This man comes to me once a week. I like to think it's not only because of the beard, but because I make him laugh this hard. Now his skin underneath can be pretty sensitive, especially him having really coarse hair. So we're just going to go over it with the trimmers and not shave it down to the skin. And with the trimmers upside down like this, I'm following the grain as not to pull on the hairs. And we're just tapping the line underneath to make sure it's nice and sharp. Now he wanted the mustache a lot shorter, but not too transparent. A number 1 guard can reach those hairs a lot better than a number 2, but I opened the lever all the way so we didn't make it too short. The line on the mustache is really easy after going this short. Just a tiny bit of cleanup needed. Now we're going to load the razor holder up with a blade. These Irving razor holders literally have the perfect weight. But I'm basically going to do the same thing I did with the trimmers on his cheek line. The razor's just going to make it a little sharper. I should have filmed the other side for you. His beauty mark makes it a little harder to see the line, but I got a picture of the other side for you, so it doesn't matter too much, and it's what makes him unique. Again, you can see I'm pulling the skin at the cheekbone up high, and I'm just tracing that line that it naturally creates for me. And I'm being really careful around this mark as not to cut it. Also, if my client's skin isn't too sensitive, then I always hit these lines dry. I feel like they just come out better that way. I just do a bunch of tiny little micro strokes and kind of like a sweeping motion. Now here's a 2-face before and after. Not super dramatic because like I said, he gets his beard done with me once a week, but it is still definitely noticeable. Here it is a little closer. And here's a portrait of the other side. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Remember to turn on those notifications. And if you know someone this could help, please share it with them.